Thank you for joining us. Wednesdays are back. Ready to see Whip. You know, if it is her, good for the Whip players. If you were watching the Goon lobby last week, we got into a little bit of discussion about the severity of the Whip game plan against other characters, to the more specific degree that Abe and I have never learned that matchup. But I argued that I never needed to learn the matchup because every Whip I ever played, I had not lost badly to, you know? Until that night, until I got creamed by, I believe it was Decimo. Decimo's Whip just totally scraped me up. I get the feeling we're not getting a team announcement tonight. So there's going to be like another couple weeks of just, where are we going with this? Damn, she got the eyes that could kill right now. All right, a lot of 14 looking stuff already. Oh, the jump blowback. Oh, the interactions. Ah, no, I'm not. I'm definitely getting caught by that stuff. There we go. Show me the meter usage. All right, that might be kind of scary. The fact that she gets to do that anywhere now. Ooh. Ugh. Oh, she got the same climax from 14. Yeah, the cross-up stuff, man. All right, so it doesn't look like we've got a team composition this time around. That's not super surprising, considering that I honestly don't know who she's supposed to team up with. You know, like we've seen all the Akari players, all the Akari Warrior characters, pretty much spoken for already. So the only other team she could be on, if we're going by history's count, is K-Dash's team because of the relationship that they have. It's a big maybe. But getting into the trailer again, I mean, I feel like she hasn't changed that much from 14. But I will say that, like a lot of other characters in the game of 14 that kind of just suffered from having EXs trapped behind max mode, I think that's really going to open this character up to, like, that right there. That's going to ruin some days. It's going to catch people unaware. Let's see. It was like at the top of the jump at the crest. Ugh! That's gonna be difficult to defend against. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, I talk a lot of trash about Whip in the recent weeks, but that right there, that could be a problem. At that range, at the range she's at right now, she's basically perfect range to get the closest cross up possible. But look how ambiguous that is. You're gonna have to DP it, and the only thing I can think that would make you not want to anti-air this one with a DP is if using a DP that pushes you forward just puts you outside of hitting her hurt box. That's my main concern with that. Might be hard to anti-air. Definitely looks difficult to block. It could whiff. That setup could whiff entirely. It could whiff. But in the heat of the moment, I'm not guessing on it whiffing, you know? But yeah, it looks like they mechanically, though, she hasn't changed that much from 14. And considering how little I think she was explored by a large number of the player base, that's probably fine. You know, we'll probably learn things about her now that will maybe even flesh out her 14 game a little bit. Overall, not seeing a ton from her in this trailer. From the trailers, you don't really get that much of a taste from these characters, right? There's been some trailers where you just get like so much stuff. They really put their backs into like showing, you know, what this character can do. But I feel like this character is going to be one of those, one of those people that just, you're only going to get it after you start playing the game. Overall, I think she's about the same. You know, I'm not afraid of her, not yet. I'm not afraid of Whip yet. Although I gotta keep reminding myself that EXs cost half a bar in 15. So she actually gets to do that. That I'm gonna call it an EX double jump or whatever. The EX double jump a lot of times from any position that you choose to put her on. Still, I don't know, man. I need to see a little bit more, man. I need to see that character in action in matches. And unfortunately, she's not in the beta, so that's not going to happen for a while. But I do see some potential in her being problematic, you know, in the mid-range especially. All these characters look kind of sick regardless, you know, if not simply because I'm so fascinated at the idea of them having free-range EXs again and how much that changes the pace of the gameplay for a lot of these characters. I say it all the time, but like a lot of characters, you know, just like in 14 you just use EXs for like combo fodder, but there are a lot of characters who had EXs that, you know, when in neutral were like, yeah, this is pretty good, man. It's a shame I can't use these more often. Like you just raw activate with some characters and kind of just spam EXs because you got so little time to really cook an advance with it that you don't really, you know, you kind of just keep doing it until it works. At least that's what I do. Like I pick Nelson and I raw activate and I EX dash because you can't do anything to it. Now imagine he was in this game. Oh my God. They'll never do it. They'll never do it. That's up there with Kim's EX on Getchuzan. They'll never do it in this game. He's been banned. There's a soft ban on Nelson in KOFXV. Oh, that's super far low. Also, this stage continues to be amazing. Absolutely love the Metal Slug stage. Wow. So I'm reading the dialogue here. Like, Ralph, you're going to get hit with a harassment suit. Yeah, the whip looks great. The whip looks pretty cool. Dude, look like it hits up like that perspective. You can kind of see it hit the foreground. Like, look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. See, that's that week one stuff. You're just like, oh, I blocked the hit, then I still got hit off the grab. What? That's supposed to catch. You messed that up. That's an input error on the playtester's part right there. I mean, if that doesn't actually work in this game, oh my God, poor whip players, dude. You know what they didn't show, and it might be because they, you know, didn't have any. They just didn't show an example of it, but they didn't show if she has the reflect, because that's actually kind of scary. Like I actually get annoyed by the reflect when I'm playing like Joe or something, right? Because I throw the hurricane out and it just turns into an indestructible projectile in her hands, and I'm like, great, now I have to respect my own projectile. Yeah, but whose team, man? Like, whose team does she go to? And if it is to the K-Dash team, who leaves the K-Dash team?